So, yesterday, I went to eat with my coworkers and my boss. Our boss invited us to an expensive restaurant to eat. And before that, we went to our own, to our workplace to, drink a little bit, have some snacks before we go to the restaurant all together. I, of course, went with my bicycle because I gotta get home afterwards. And I don't usually drink at these gatherings. And I had something really nice. I had a steak. And some fries. Funny thing is, the guy next to me had a whole tomahawk steak. That was shit. That shit was looking delicious. And I didn't really like the vegetables. But yeah. The thing that happened is, right on my way home, it was dark. It was 12 o'clock, right? It was 12 o'clock in the evening, almost, or 11, I don't really remember. And it was dark. The only thing I saw was the light in front of me going off of my flashlight that I have had installed on my bicycle. And, I had one ear pod in so I could listen to some Kirsche VODs from the past that I didn't listen to yet. And I listened to the collab between Philly and the Femsh princess, Pippa and Kirsche. It was quite nice. When I noticed a kind of stepping behind me, but I know it can't be a stepping because with my left ear, because my right ear was clogged with the earplug, right? And I looked back, there was nothing, right? Just my red light in a bag. It was kind of weird, because I swear I could have heard like a kind of stepping, but it was like flesh steppy, like someone barefoot walking on concrete, but really loudly. And I could barely hear it, but I swear I heard it. And when I looked back, there was nothing. No car, no other bicycle, nothing. Bro, just not you. And as time went on, more and more weird things start to happen. Every time I turned around, there was just nothing. Straight up empty road, like the one behind me right now. Of course, it was a little different. It was farmland that I was going through. So just some trees, not that many like in the picture behind me, but also just empty road. One single road going. Every time I looked behind me, there was nothing. Nothing. When I noticed, I was looking forward. I noticed my hands, there was a light shining on them. And remember, every time I look forward, I still hear those steps behind me, right? Those, and my hands were shining white from behind. All of a sudden, out of nowhere. It was a one-way road. I should have seen that light coming from a mile away first before it ever reached me, but I didn't. And I looked behind me. There actually was a light following me. But those steps became louder. And I panicked at this point, right? I was scared shitless. And slowly, surely, it kind of caught up to me. I have an electric bike. And I'm like, either this is a faster one, in which case, why didn't it overtake me yet? Or it's the same speed. How the fuck did it caught up to me? Because we only have 2-speed bikes in this country. So I was confused and scared. And I just didn't even look back anymore because I was like, what if it reacts when I look at it? Just really stupid thoughts, but it kept me going. At some point, The machine under me didn't even do anything. Out of stress, I sped up with raw strength and went 5 kilometers per hour faster than the bike could actually do on its own. And as soon as I was near any houses, I noticed that the white light behind me was gone. Straight up. The steps also vanished. Like they were never there in the first place. I really thought it was just over. Later, when I was halfway home, weird shit started happening again. I was in a small neighborhood, this time with multiple ways. There wasn't this sound behind me anymore, but far away, that light was there, but it didn't follow me this time. It was just there, following my movements from afar. This is not just a story. This happened yesterday. And I was scared. The last weird thing that happened was 30 seconds away from home. I saw a very dark, clothed girl. Black hair, black long hair. Looked pretty, honestly. But as soon as I drove past her, behind me, I heard something metal falling down. Right behind me. As if it fell down from me. When I looked back, it was something shining on the ground. But I never had something like that in my pockets. And when I got home, I didn't have anything missing. So, in the back of my head, I was like, did she throw a knife at me? Because it sounded like metal sheety thing, right? Something metal, flat, long. And I really thought, did she throw a knife at me? And then I got home. Nothing weird happened anymore. So the moral of the story, don't drive through fucking farmland in the middle of the fucking night. It's scary as fuck. I have no explanation for any of those things, because how the fuck did that bike keep up with me, but not overtake me when there was nothing behind me before? Why the fuck would she throw something at me when all I did was drive past her pretty fast even? What country you live in, I'm not telling. So, damn, that shit was very scary yesterday. And when I got home, I really... I just... You know, I locked the doors. I locked the house door, locked the apartment door, locked all the doors. That shit was fucking scary, man. Yeah. That's all about my story.